Voice of Change News.
This is Voice of Change Radio News. I'm Amanda Kumalo. A quick look at stories making the headlines. Zim poised to become model land-linked country. In business news, President to open ICPD conference. In regional and international news, Ivory Coast President removes Prime Minister, dissolves government. In sports news, mighty warriors take aim at Namibia. The news in detail. Zimbabwe will soon be a model landlocked country as it provides key transportation routes that will link the African continent, President Mnangagwa has said. This comes as the Second Republic has been positioning Zimbabwe to become a prototype of a land-linked country through modernization of its ports, including the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport and Bedbury Border Post, which is now an envy of the SADC region. As Zimbabwe further reorients and aligns its logistics infrastructure, it is also constructing a new port 60 kilometers north of Beira, following its successful engagement with Mozambique with the dualization of the Harare-Mutare-Beira road underway. President Mnangagwa said Zimbabwe is on the right path to be a typical land-linked nation. In business news, President Mnangagwa will today officiate at the 20th edition of the International Interministerial Conference on South and Triangular Cooperation in Population and Development to be held in Victoria Falls. The two-day conference will headline more than 30 partners in population and development member countries and organizations gathered here to take stock of the progress that has been made around sexual reproductive health and rights and population development issues over the past 30 years. Speaking during the PPD Partner Country Coordinator meeting held yesterday, Health and Childcare Minister Douglas Mombeshwara said the ICPD Program of Action acknowledged South-South cooperation as a key strategy for achieving ICPD goals. In news beyond our borders, Ivory Coast President Alassane Ouattara dismissed on Friday his Prime Minister Patrick Archie and announced the upcoming formation of a new government 2 years before the next presidential elections. Ouattara signed a decree ending the duties of the Prime Minister, who is the head of the government, as well as those of the members of the government, according to a statement read by Presidential Secretary General Abdurrahman Sis. The head of state expressed his gratitude to Prime Minister Patrick Archie and all the members of the government for their service to the nation over the last years. The decision has been expected in recent days after the president informed members of the government of an upcoming reshuffle during the last cabinet meeting on 28 September. And finally, in sports news, Nobukhosi Ncube wants the mighty warriors to be relentless in attack when they play Namibia in their second match of the ongoing COSAFA Women's Championship at Dobonsville this afternoon. The match kicks off at 3:30 p.m. The Zimbabweans are walking with a spring in their step after reaping the maximum points in their 1-0 opening match victory over Lesotho. With 3 points to their name, the Mighty Warriors are on top of the log, while their opponents today are on a point apiece along with Botswana in a group anchored by Lesotho with no points. That brings us to the end of this bulletin.
Voice of Change News.